Welcome. Tonight, you are arriving at a warm cabin in the snow. Nothing is expected of you. There is nowhere else you need to be. Outside, the world is quiet and white. Snow falls slowly, as if the night is taking its time. Inside, there is firelight, a comfortable chair, and the gentle comfort of a safe, simple evening. You will not need to follow a plot. There will be no surprises, only small details, soft routines, and a calm place for your mind to loosen its grip. As you listen, you can let your eyes close whenever they want to. If your thoughts wander, that is fine. We will keep returning to warmth, to quiet, and to rest. Now, imagine the cold air on your cheeks as you step toward the cabin door. Your boots press into fresh snow with a soft, muted sound. A warm glow leaks gently through the windows. You reach for the handle, and the night stays outside. You step inside, and the first thing you notice is the air. Outside, the cold was sharp, clean, clear. Inside, the warmth arrives slowly, not all at once. It settles gently around your shoulders like a soft blanket that has been waiting for you. The door closes behind you, a quiet, solid sound. The cabin feels simple, calm, welcoming. There is wood everywhere, warm wood, polished by time. Firelight rests softly along the walls. You notice the scent of pine and a hint of smoke, familiar, comforting. You take a moment to stand still, no rush. You let your shoulders drop just a little. You let your jaw unclench, your hands soften. Somewhere nearby, the fire keeps a rhythm, a gentle crackle, a low breath of warmth. You move slowly. You take off your coat. The fabric is cold from the snow. You feel it briefly against your fingers. You hang it neatly, then the scarf. A few tiny snowflakes fall free. They melt almost immediately, disappearing into warmth. Your boots come off next. The floor beneath your socks feels smooth. There is a rug nearby, thick, soft. You step onto it as if your body already understands what tonight is for. Rest, quiet, a gentle, easy ending to the day. After a while, you move through the room, not with intention, just because it feels right. The floor is quiet beneath your steps. The light in the cabin is soft. Nothing is bright. Nothing stands out. Near the fireplace, there is a chair. It looks comfortable in a simple way. It doesn't try to impress you. A blanket rests over one arm, folded, ready. You step closer. The fire stays steady. The warmth feels closer now. You are not in a hurry. There is time. You turn toward the chair, and you sit down slowly. The movement is easy. Your body settles without effort. The chair supports you exactly where you need it to. Your back rests. Your legs can relax. Your hands rest in your lap or along the arms of the chair. Nothing needs to be adjusted. You are held. The fire crackles quietly nearby. A steady sound, a steady warmth. You notice the warmth first at your feet, then slowly it moves upward. Your legs feel heavier. Your hands feel warmer. Your shoulders soften again, not because you tell them to. They simply do. The blanket waits beside you. You pull it gently over your legs. It is soft, a little heavy, comforting. Your breathing slows without effort. In, out, in again, out. Your eyes find the fire. The light moves slowly. It does not repeat itself in a noticeable way. It changes just enough to stay gentle. Flames rise, they fall, embers glow, then dim. You do not need to follow them. You can let them be. The fire does its work without asking anything of you. After a while, your gaze drifts toward the window. Outside, the snow continues to fall, slow, soft. It blurs the edges of the world. The trees stand quietly. The night holds everything in place. Inside, you are warm. Outside, the cold stays far away. There is nothing else to consider. You do not need to think about the day anymore. It has already passed. Nothing needs to be reviewed. Nothing needs to be planned. If a thought appears, you can notice it, and then let it drift outward, like snow moving away from the window. You remain here, warm, supported, quiet. After some time, you decide to stand, not because you need to, just because it feels natural to move a little. You rise slowly from the chair. Your body feels heavier than before. The room is warm as you move toward the kitchen. Your steps are unhurried. The floor is quiet beneath them. The light follows you softly. You reach the counter. It is clean, simple. You choose a mug, one that feels good in your hands. You fill the kettle with water. The sound is gentle. Then you place it on the stove. Soon there is warmth again, a quiet sound as the water begins to heat. Nothing else calls for your attention. While you wait, you move slowly. You straighten a small stack of things, a book, a cloth, small movements, unimportant, comforting. The kettle lets you know it is ready, not loudly, just enough. You pour the water. Steam rises and drifts away. You add something simple, nothing strong, just warmth. You carry the mug with both hands. The warmth spreads to your fingers. Back at the chair you sit again. The blanket waits. You pull it gently over you. You take a small sip, noticing how it settles. You breathe out. The day feels finished. Nothing remains to be done. You sit quietly again. The mug rests nearby. Warmth lingers in your hands. The chair supports you without effort. The blanket stays in place. Nothing shifts. Nothing changes. The fire keeps burning. Soft. Steady. A familiar sound now. The cabin settles. The night remains the same. Snow continues somewhere outside. You do not need to check. You already know. Your breathing slows. Not because you try, because it does. Your shoulders drop a little more. Your jaw stays loose. Your hands feel heavy, resting, held, still. Thoughts come less often now. When they do, they are soft, faint, easy to ignore. They pass without explanation. You remain quiet, warm. There is nothing else, no direction, no effort, just rest, just warmth, just this moment. You can sleep. The fire remains steady, soft, quiet. It does not change. The room stays warm. The walls hold the heat. The chair supports you. The blanket stays in place. Nothing shifts. Nothing needs adjustment. Snow continues to fall outside. You do not need to look. You already know it is there. The night is calm. The trees stand quietly. They do not move. They do not speak. They simply exist. Your breathing stays slow. In, out, in again, out again. There is no rhythm to follow, only the one your body chooses. Your shoulders remain soft. Your jaw stays loose. Your hands are heavy now, resting, still. Nothing asks for your attention. Nothing needs a response. You are safe here. You can rest. The warmth remains, not rising, not fading, just present. The fire keeps burning, not for you, not against you, simply because it does. The room holds its shape. The night stays the same. Snow falls slowly, layer by layer, quietly, without effort. Thoughts come less often now. When they do, they are soft, faint, easy to let go. They drift away on their own. You do not follow them. You remain, supported, warm. The sound of the fire is familiar now. It blends into the quiet. It doesn't stand out. Nothing stands out. There is nothing to consider, nothing to remember, nothing to plan. Only this moment. Only rest. Time feels different here, slower, less defined. There is no need to measure it. The night unfolds on its own. The room stays steady. The light stays soft. Nothing bright, nothing sharp. Snow continues its gentle fall. The forest remains still. Everything knows where it belongs. Your body does too. Heavy, settled, breathing easy, breathing slow. In, out. No effort, no intention. If a thought appears, you notice it. Then let it pass. Like snow moving past the window, you do not move with it. You stay, quiet, resting. Nothing changes. Nothing needs to. The firelight moves gently, not in patterns, not in ways you need to follow. It simply moves. The night remains wide and quiet. The world outside feels distant, far away, unimportant. Inside, everything is settled. Everything is enough. Your breathing stays low. Your body stays heavy. The chair holds you. The blanket keeps you warm. Snow falls. Trees stand. The fire burns. Everything continues without effort. You do not need to think. You do not need to listen closely. You can drift. You can sleep. You can rest as long as you like. Everything stays as it is. The room remains quiet. The fire continues, steady and unchanged. Snow still falls outside the window, soft, slow, endless. Nothing arrives, nothing leaves. There is no moment to follow, no next step, no signal. You do not need to listen closely now. The words can soften. They can fade into the background. Like distant sounds, you do not need to understand. Your breathing stays slow. In, out, in again, out again. Your body remains heavy, comfortably heavy, supported by the chair, held by the warmth. The blanket does not move. The room does not change. The night continues without effort. If thoughts appear, they can pass. You do not need to follow them. You remain here, warm, quiet, still. There is nothing else, no beginning, no ending, just rest, just this steady moment. You can rest here as long as you like. You can sleep